Hello, Bill. Just wanted to be there. Wish I could be there for it with you today, but today's my wedding anniversary, and I won't be able to be there. Also, tomorrow I have to go to Kansas City and start up a new operation for my company, my business with the UP. So I know you'd be proud of me on that one. And but I just want to wish you a happy birthday today. And just so many things that would come to mind. We've known each other for close to 30 years now, and a ton of those working together at Heavy Machines. And so many stories come to mind, like driving that reach stacker out of the port of Chicago the day after Christmas and through the park, and ended up breaking a water main on the street and got fined for being 30,000 pounds overweight. And that was a good one there. As we had the bogus permits and all that stuff, and or the time where you were always better with the electrics on the Laternos than you were in the hydraulics. And this one time we were up on top of the Robco, and I remember that thing. And you started pulling a relief cartridge out, and I knew there was some pressure on that, and I'm like, Bill, I wouldn't do that if I were you, and you really weren't listening to me, so I started to back up, and all of a sudden, pow, and I just watched it go about 100 feet in the air, and I'm watching it and watching it, and finally I followed it all the way to the ground. And I said, okay, I got it. And I looked over at you, and you were just covered in hydraulic oil. I mean, you really took the golden shower on that one, man. And you were just blinking. You were blind as a bat. You couldn't see a thing. You had so much hydraulic oil in your eyes and behind your glasses. And we were 60, 70 feet in the air, I mean, I had to, you were blind as a bat, so I had to lead you down, get you down to the ground, down that ladder. And when we got on the ground, I mean, you got so mad at me because I could not stop laughing. I was just dying, and you were pissed off, man. I'm like, I said, man, if it would have happened to me, you'd be laughing your ass off too, pal. And you couldn't argue with that one. So, but oh, there was that, and I mean, the time where I went out to go get some parts, I came back and the thing was practically in shambles. The chains broke, and the machine's laying there in pieces. I'm like, what the hell did you do? I leave for 2 minutes and look what happened. You were on to kill me. uh, or the time, the Bellotti, I went out to go get some parts and again, and I came back and there's hydraulic oil all over the pavement. And I said, what the hell happened? I asked the guys, and they said, Bill said, fill that hydraulic tank up. And I says, and the hoist was all the way in the air, wasn't it? So, yeah, put the hoist down and out the tank and shot it all over the place. About 30 gallons on the ground, so I was laughing at that one. But, I mean, you definitely got me on some scrapes too, no doubt about it. More times than not. Let's put it that way. So, but there's just so many stories. We had so many great times together at Heavy Machines, and you know, uh, but here that's a good one too. The time that you get out of the truck and it's it's pretty cold out, and you walked up to me, and I forget who was standing there with me, um, and you saw, hey, are your hands warm? And he said, yeah. And you just follow me, So I just started laughing. I knew what was coming, and He followed you all the way right to that damn porta potty before he caught on. He turned around and looked at me, and I just started cracking up. Just oh, that was funny. So, but you know, it wasn't all work stuff. I mean, Baker Fest and oh, geez, how many times? The time we hired all them guys for that BN contract when we were drunk on our asses, and we ended up with a bunch of idiots on that job. Or the time me and you went out to that gun range on that, it was about 30 below, and my ammunition for my 30-06, it was so cold it wouldn't fire. And that rifle that you had brought with, it misfired twice. And you didn't know. You're trying to get a third one chambered in there, and there was two slugs already stuck in the barrel. You were just intent on blowing our heads off with that thing. But like I said, there's just so many stories that come to mind and so many good times, But I gotta say, one of my favorites is hearing you tell the story about the time we first met. You were outside the machine. I was inside the axle, and I come out of that axle with that flashlight stuck in my teeth. And you tell that story. You say, "Yeah, I knew we were gonna be friends as soon as he come out of that axle with that big old flashlight in his mouth." And I was covered in all kinds of carbon and everything from that motor, and that motor was blown up in there. But anyway, all I can say is that since that day, you and I have known each other when we first met. Um, you've been a teacher to me, and a mentor, and a father figure, and a drinking buddy, shooting companion, and many other things. But since that day, it's been my privilege to say that you are my friend. And I just wanted to say happy birthday, my friend. Many more. And have a drink. And happy birthday. Bye.